Well, I made it to Thailand. I've been here for 5 days and it's beautiful, which is amazing, and I will get into that and tell you a bit more about that. But first of all, I have to acknowledge that it doesn't fix anything, really. It doesn't fix the stuff that I've been struggling with around depression. It doesn't fix the stuff I've been struggling with around the rage that I feel. I haven't really talked about that much, but part of what happens when I melt down in my head is that I just get so angry in a way that's scary and uncontrollable, and it's not anger at anyone else. I don't hurt other people, but I have the potential to hurt myself. I punch things and it's weird because I don't feel like an aggressive, violent person, but in those moments it's terrifying. It's terrifying for me, for the potential to cause harm to myself. And that's still here. I'm in Thailand and it came with me, which is not surprising. But yeah, just a reminder that wherever we are, there we find ourselves. It's not like going to a new place is going to suddenly make us different people or make me a different person. Saying that, I have to acknowledge that swimming in the ocean every day, being with my beloved, eating really good quality food, getting good rest, being around amazing, inspirational people, going for saunas, swimming in waterfalls. I would say that these things are definitely help to just improve the overall experience of my life right now. As far as my 100-day challenge goes for the ukulele, I am going to continue with that, but I'm taking it very easy right now. I'm not pushing myself because there's this trigger that happens as soon as I commit to something right now. As soon as I say, okay, I'm going to do this thing, it comes with this huge amount of anxiety and fear, which I then just shut down. And I'll sit there saying, like, I gotta take an action, let me do something, but I just freeze. And I think that that's a part of this big, deep thing that's coming up for me, is around how afraid I am of getting things wrong, or of making mistakes, or of not being good enough, or of not being valuable, or of, like constantly having to prove to you and to myself that I am valuable, that I have value. There's all of that stuff that's coming up, and the pressure of it. It's like the cost is so high if I make a single mistake. For example, if I'm like, okay, I'm going to do yoga, and then I don't do yoga one day. The cost of that for me emotionally is so high right now. It comes up with so much negative self-talk and negative emotion that it's very hard for me to actually say yes to anything. So I'm just going to be gentle. I'm just going to be compassionate. I am compassionate and gentle with myself right now. That's like the primary focus. It's just to allow myself to be. So yeah, that's it. I will definitely be checking in and saying hello and sharing photos on Instagram and all those things, but I'm also realizing more and more that spending too much time on a computer or on my phone is directly related to how bad I feel about myself. And so I want my life to be lived in the real world the majority of the time, because I think that's where I find the gold. That's where I find my creativity, that's where I find my inspiration, that's where I find the songs, that's where I find the stories and everything else that I want to share with you. Well, the sun is rising through the trees and shining in my eyes, so I'm going to say farewell, and I hope that you're doing amazingly well, and if you're not, then that's okay, because this is life. This too shall pass. As this beauty shall pass, so the shadow shall pass. And that's it. I wish you a beautiful day. I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye.
All things resonate, from the really small to the extra great. And you are such a melody that the heavens lean down just to sing this to me. It's all music.